Let's see if we can get any ghost response here tonight. Previously on Ghost Response.
No! Thank you!
Way. Any of you just yawn.
Yawn?
Make any noise at all.
Out there again, what's going on? This is...
something that seems to walk upstairs.
Upstairs?
Come back, man!
Thank you!
Okay. A little bit scared.
Okay, as you're all aware, we're here at the Angel now, and we have had a chat with some of the lovely customers here before starting tonight. And Mikey here has kindly agreed to just tell us a little bit about his experiences here and a little bit about him. So Mikey, nice to meet you. Thank you for agreeing to interview.
No problem.
So, firstly, are you local to Andover yourself? Have you been here many years?
Yeah, I've lived in Andover and around Andover for all my life.
All your life? Okay. And this is quite a local pub to you? You visit here quite regularly?
Yeah, this is my regular.
Okay. And I understand you told us earlier that you have a sort of a certain ability.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive to a lot of paranormal goings on, but sometimes it's a bit awkward to some people. But,
No, I mean, I like to hear. So there's different types, isn't there? You get sort of clairaudience and things like that, don't you? Some people hear, some people see, some people just feel. Yeah. And for you yourself, it's...
I've seen things for near enough the entirety of my life. I still see things now.
Okay.
I've had my fair share of as well, conversations, EVP sort of thing that I've done myself.
Okay. So, so you'd call yourself sensitive, perhaps, yeah? Okay, so as we're here now in the Angel, and as you've mentioned, it's your regular.
Yeah.
Have you had any personal experience or sensations, or however, in here?
I've had quite a few sensations here. I've picked up on a few bits and pieces. It probably seems a bit weird because I normally would just come in and have a drink, whatever. Yeah. But no, the main thing I pick up on is a dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Seems to just roam around downstairs quite a bit.
Oh right. Okay. Any particular area of the building that you?
Yeah, right by the fireplace on the left-hand table.
The fireplace and left-hand table. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, interesting.
Yeah. Other than that, something that seems to walk upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Which I believe to be female.
Okay.
I mean, nothing here seems very malicious, if you will.
That's good to know. That's always good to know.
It's more of a, friendly, more inquisitive as how things are going on, all that sort of thing, really.
Okay, lovely.
That's what I pick up on.
Okay, and earlier you mentioned a gentleman while speaking earlier. A gentleman that you also feel that you've picked up on.
Yeah.
Is there any particular area that you feel that it's a stronger?
Cellar.
The cellar?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, just, it may not even be anything that you've personally picked up on. This is just some documentation we've read. They allegedly have mentioned that the area we're sat in now, we're up in the courtroom, the old courtroom area, allegedly there may have been 2 male farmers, something that may have been seen. Is that something you can maybe relate or not,
In all fairness, every time I'm up in this area of the building, I don't pick up on as much as I do down at the bottom or outside.
Well, there we go, that's interesting, yeah. It just goes to show there's so many variations, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it's more the bottom area that is of definite definite feelings to you.
Yeah.
You mentioned the corridor near the toilets as well. Is that sort of that was one of the oldest areas as well that was saved during the Great Fire, wasn't it? As far as I'm aware. So, and you've had sensations there as well. You mentioned, was it?
Yeah, more of the sort of feeling, almost as if you're being rushed up.
Oh, really?
Someone coming up right behind you.
Like you need to move quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, right, interesting.
Sort of move out the way because someone's coming right up behind you.
Oh, okay. But again, you said it's not like a nasty feeling, but just
it's
a rush then, maybe.
Never get any nasty feelings here.
Good.
Never get any nasty feelings. It's more inquisitive.
Okay. And we're inquisitive, and that's what we're here for, so hopefully... Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Mikey. I do really appreciate it, and it's lovely to meet you. Thank you for taking your time.
Thank you very much.
So, thank you, and we'll leave you there.
Right, this here is the upper dining room. There is pretty much a lot of things that will happen up here. It's like people will say, "Oh, I saw somebody up here," and then they look around as if there's nothing there. And I mean, this is customers and the staff, you know, even when they're doing the close up, they kind of come back and say, "Oh, right, I thought someone was up here."
Okay.
There was nobody here.
So am I right in saying that this area that we are actually stood in is the old court area that was supposed to have been used at one stage in time as a courtroom?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so if I'm correct as well, that's where maybe the people say the farmers? There's supposed to be possibly two farmers. Is that the one?
Two old chaps sitting there.
A couple of old chaps. Okay, so we're not,
Absolutely.
Okay, that's interesting then. So this would be a point of area definitely to
okay.
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
Again, watch the step.
Quite a large step, yeah.
It's obviously very warm down here because obviously we have the boiler on at the moment.
Okay, yeah.
But if you follow me around, this is one particular area that I'm very nervous about going in.
Oh, really? Okay.
If you
mind you. Oh, in here?
Yes. I'll be honest with you, I don't particularly like going in there unless I need to. There's just... No.
So this may have been added though at a later stage perhaps?
I don't think it was. I've no idea, to be quite honest. I've no idea whatsoever. It's just...
So it's a room inside a room though, isn't it?
It is,
so it's quite,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm only standing here because you're here, to be quite honest.
So this is a room that just makes you feel quite uneasy?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, and you can't well, here we go. I'm just walking around just to make note. I'm walking around with this and it does seem to be highly active actually in this so far, even just doing this baseline. So that's interesting. We'll see what comes of that tonight then. But you just don't like it.
I don't like it.
You can't say why.
No. I just feel there's something in here. I don't know. I'm just
maybe we'll have to.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll send Dave in or something.
Absolutely.
Come and check this area. He loves his loan investigations, so especially if there's something. Yeah, I think that would be a wise one.
I think that would be good, yeah.
Okay. Interesting area here, you say, yeah?
Because originally from the old slabs and up, this is where we have actually a paw print of the dog.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. And this is the
original flooring.
Original flooring, and people claim that this is from the dog that's supposed to be here in spirit.
Yeah.
And quite a large dog going by the size of that footprint.
Absolutely. And there's also scratch marks here.
Oh, here. Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And here.
They're quite some large scratch marks as well, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. They're certainly old, aren't they? As you said, this is the original flooring.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, I mean, even this is English heritage. You're not allowed to polish it. You're not allowed to protected almost, isn't it? Engraved. Wow.
So okay. You're allowed to touch here at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would be another area that would be interesting for you to focus on.
Yeah.
Also, the bar area here, we've heard many stories that there's supposed to be a lady that sits there with a dog.
I've heard this one, yeah, okay.
When we first came here, the stools were put up on the bar at night time. For some reason, that stool would end up sitting where it was in the morning.
So just literally placed.
As if someone had been sitting on it, yeah.
I'm not scared of the dark at all. Because I can't see. I don't know if you can hear it. It sounds like somebody's walking up to the door, which is behind me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. Could you tell me if you're male or female? Could you tell us what this whole room was used for originally? Alright. Cold chill against the back of my arm. Jesus. Alright. Okay. It's just too much today. I'll explain what just happened. You heard, it's all this going off, you heard the beeping of the EMF detector going off. On that point I felt a massive rush of cold air or energy against the back of my arm. Happened twice. It's almost like somebody was stood right next to me. I'm not gonna lie, that is 100% truth. It almost felt... Are you here with me now? Here's your chance to talk, come on. Do something to me. Make that go crazy. Just make it go absolutely crazy. Come on. I was going to go, and now I'm going to stay. Do you want me to stay? Make that beep. Do you want... I need... What? Do you want me to stay? Make that beep. I know I keep asking you, but I need it for you to confirm it. If you want me to stay, make that EMF detector beep like you've been doing. Are you female? Knock on something twice if you're a female. But loudly. Something. Is that you confirming that you're female? There's a tap pipe just there. Is that you that was making that noise? So, are you confirming to me that you are female? Make that beep again. If you're a child, make it beep. That EMF detector just fluctuated just then. That's the first time I've seen it with my own eyes. Let me put it like that. I don't know if the camera's picked it up, but that's the first time I've seen it with my own eyes. So I'm going to take a stab and say this might be a child. If you're a child and you want to talk to me, I'm more than happy to talk to you. Do you want to talk to me? Come on. Muster up everything. If you're any kind of spirit here, just muster every single bit of energy that you've got and try and communicate with me. Come on. I think I personally, in my head, in my heart, it's saying to me, it's a tap pipe again, saying that you're trying to communicate with me in some sort of way. And before I know it, you could be talking into the CVP player and I can't hear you, so you're going to have to do something else. That noise is a tap pipe just along the back here. Come on. Muster up everything you've got. So close. Do something. I originally thought you might have been negative, but my thoughts have now changed. I think you're a positive spirit that just wants to communicate. Do you want to communicate with me? Give it everything. Yeah? So those noises I might have heard outside this doorway might have been you walking up into the room to come and talk to me. Is that right? Can you make a noise? Can you tap twice like this? Not that quick. 2 taps in reply to that. That took me by surprise. I hope the EVP player or something picked those 2 not. Was that you? Oh, it was you, I reckon. Were you replying to me? Were you replying to my knocks? Shall I knock again? I'm going to take that as an answer. Do you want me to knock again? I'll knock again if you want. Yeah? Do you want to play a game of knocking? Yeah? Alright, okay. I'm going to knock again. Here we go. Can you reply to this? You knocked before... What? Right, I'm going to knock again. I'm going to knock 3 times this time. Can you copy it? Can you copy my 3 knocks? Things going crazy. There's no electrical source around it. I'll be honest with you, all the investigating that we've done since April, I have never ever seen that thing beep like that unless it's right next to a light or an electrical switch. Or any kind of... I've never ever seen it go off so actively as that before. Ever. Right, I'm enjoying this now. I really, really am. That was me moving. I'm enjoying this. So, I'm going to communicate with you. If you're a male, knock twice. Like, if you're a male, knock twice like this. Are you male? I'll take that as a yes. Alright, okay, I'll take it as a yes. I got you're a male. Can you tell us your name? You're trying to tell... Alright, whoa. What the hell? Right. Are you... Can you tell us what you used to do here? I know you're potentially, I will add, potentially making this thing spike and move, okay? But that is brilliant. But I know that is brilliant. But the lights just come back on. It looks like I'm going. I don't want to go, but it looks like I'm going. Hopefully I'll be back soon. I just want to say thank you if you were trying to communicate with me. I do actually have to go now. But I want to say a massive thank you. Massive, massive thank you to you.
So we are now in the what was previously known as the courtroom area, and allegedly this is allegedly this is where there has been 2 gentlemen spirits seen that has been documented. What was that?
No, that wasn't me.
Sounded like a bird or something.
It may well have been. Is that door open over there as well, Selena?
is.
There's a chair in front of that.
Okay. Try again. So we're in the courtroom area now where the two gentlemen have been seen and said to be farmers. Now, before we've even got rolling, we've got spikes on their EMF detectors galore. That makes no sense. We've already gone and tried all of the electrical sources that it could be, but they're intermittent again. We've got them sat on the table and they're fine 1 second and then they're going off. So already we're getting some possible activity before even starting to roll. So we're going to conduct an investigation in this area to see if we can contact possibly these two gentlemen. We're going to start off possibly just with the EVP and do some calling out. We got Sam, which is usually behind the camera. We got Sam with us here as well in the investigation. So, my name is Kelly. We are here to try and communicate with you, and we've got lots of devices that we're going to try to use in order for you to show us your presence or come and talk to us. So, if there's anything you would like to say to us tonight, firstly, let's try and start by finding out your name. It'd be lovely if you could tell us. Can you come up and talk into this device that's on the table with the orange light on? And please, could you tell me your name? Whoa. Why would it do that?
Let's find out. See if it's a spirit. The one behind me just lit up as well, mate.
The one behind you lit up? What, the REM pod thing?
Oh no, it's just lit up. That one.
Right. Okay. If that is spirit manipulating the device in Dave's hand, could you please walk up to it? Whoa. Whoa. Is that you as well, Selena?
EMF meter going.
The other
Can I
EMF?
turn the noise off?
No, it's fine. I don't mind. The other EMF is going off near Selena.
Are you... So apparently they're supposed to be around here is two farmers, correct?
Allegedly, it is two
Right.
gentlemen supposed to look like farmers. Hence, as well, May, before you continue, why we've got this on the table. As you can see here, we've got... Is this wheat? I'm terrible.
Yeah,
I'm not.
wheat, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got some wheat on the table that we are using as a trigger object almost. So we're hoping that if allegedly there are farmers here, this would be something of familiarity for them to possibly relate to. And so hopefully they might feel more comfortable coming to communicate. Now, Dave, carry on. You were going to try and call out, I believe, a question because of the device, the way they're behaving, see if we can get it to be responsive maybe to...
Let's give it a go. Just see. I'm curious, I'm really curious about what's going on with these meters. So, if allegedly there's supposed to be two gentlemen here that possibly look like farmers, like Kelly said, we got the things on the trigger objects, to be fair, on the table. If you are here,
Thank you. Can you light up the device?
can you light up the device or speak into the EVP player? Yeah, that's right. So having a blank. I'm having a proper blank.
Could you just walk up to that device on cue? When I count to 3, could you please light it up? 1, 2, 3. Shh, not again.
I missed that, did it flash?
It flashed at 3 again. Thank you very much for that. Now, would you like to use this device to communicate with us? We can, yes, okay, I was going to say light it all the way up for a yes, or you leave it on the green for a no. So, do you understand my question? Can you light it up? Thank you. So, would you like to use that device to communicate with us? Can you light it up for yes, please? No. Would you like to? Okay.
Not sure.
Do you like us being in here with you? Actually, are we intruding?
No, it
on
just
your...
flashed as you said, do you like us being in here?
I was going to just change my question, tweak my question a bit. But
Okay.
are we intruding on possibly what could be your space in this corner? Is this your space?
I don't think they think we're intruding.
Well, Spiritfast.
Yeah.
Okay, then, so do you, going back to my original question before I changed it, do you like us being in here? Make this flash up to red. That's good enough.
That was good enough.
I'm not going to lie, that was just too responsive for me. I know I said I'm sceptical, but that was far too quick and far too good.
Thank you. That was really good of you. Thank you so much. Now, okay, we don't want to just always use these devices. I know they're good, but we would love if you could give us another indication, maybe a big, loud knock or something, please. Could you make a nice, loud bang in this room for us? Maybe not then. Could you maybe come and touch one of us, please? Preferably Sam, as he's yet to experience anything.
If there was ever a time to make someone a believer, this is it. Could you maybe come up to this device in my hand if I hold it here?
Okay, let's
You
go.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are you stood next to Sam right now? Use the EMF, the one with the lights on, to confirm that you're stood next to Sam, or in between me and Sam. Can you do that for us? Possibly? Maybe if I move it closer. What's that picking up?
What is that picking up?
It's picking up something.
We would like to use this device here. Now, we won't hear your voice straight away unless you really want to make it known to us. If you're really loud, it should maybe even, we may be able to hear it with our own ears. So please use this device. We would love you to tell us your name, please. Could you please tell us how old you are? Did you used to drink in this pub? Could you please tell us what year it was when you passed? Do you have anything you wish to tell us? And could you please try and tell us why you're still here? No voices or EVPs were captured during this session. Thank you. If you have, just try to use the device. As I mentioned, we mean you no harm. We're just here to communicate. So thank you. Now, we're not going to know if you've done that until we go through this. So in the meantime, if you can give us something nice and loud, anything you can do, and you're welcome to use some of my energy. Could you give us a nice, loud, audible sound, please, to indicate your presence to us? Would you like to communicate with us? Do you think maybe we should try the spirit box?
I think it will be worth a go.
Could you please tell us your name? Why does it sound like that speaker's already draining?
It's not quite as loud as what it is it? Are you, the two fellas that are seen in this corner on a regular basis?
Supposed to be quite regular.
Are you the two fellas that are seen here on a regular basis? Got a tanker here. I'm gonna fill it up and have a drink.
If there's someone here with us, could you maybe tell us one of our names? We've got Kelly, Dave, and myself, Sam, Phrase, Selena.
If there is any spirits here, that wasn't the question.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What
my
year?
eyes are either playing tricks. It looked like something just walked across, or like, I would say like a cat or a dog or something walked towards Selena over there. Obviously, I don't know.
animal,
It
Like a
was
cat or a dog?
looked like something small that could have been cat height or something towards Selena, like almost from that camera over there. You heard something where?
There's
Right.
something down there.
There's a lot of...
I'm going to turn this device off for a minute.
What did you hear?
Like a scuffle.
A scuffle? I think we might have to go down there.
You know, like a something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I definitely heard something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think what we're going to do then, on that note, if there is... Sam has just heard what we said was a shuffle. I felt that I may have seen something that looked small on the floor. So, we're going to head into another direction now, where Sam feels that he heard the shuffling, and see if we can get anything down there. Okay, so I am now standing in the area where allegedly a lady has been seen here at the end of the bar. Now, the talk is that she was one of the, sadly one of the people that perished here in the Great Fire of Andover. And this particular stall here, on 3 occasions, the landlord has been upstairs, obviously in bed, and he's heard noises coming from downstairs, quite loud noises, enough to wake him up. And he's come down, and this stool has been upright, completely on, you know, solidly on the 4 legs. Now I'll just add, this stool is very heavy, so he feels this may be a connection to this female lady that is said to be at the end of the bar. Also, there has been mention of a dog in this area that some believe may be the dog that accompanies the lady. There's so much in this area, it's actually quite crazy, the amount of things that has been documented. Now this one for me is really interesting, as there were allegedly around about 10 witnesses, customers and staff alike. Now we're stood here, as you can see, next to the bar, and where they store their glasses is on the top. Now they've had occasions where, and as I mentioned, many witnesses, the glass has come up, almost levitated, come down and landed the correct way up. Now, we haven't obviously caught anything like that at the moment. It'd be awesome if we did, but that has been seen by several. So, could that be this lady saying, "Excuse me, can you get me a drink?" I don't know. Let's see if we can try and get some answers from her if she's here with us. Also, there has been mention of a coachman, I believe, seen in the area going out towards that hallway near the ladies' toilets. One member of staff reported seeing boots whilst she was in the toilet facilities. When opening the door, there was nobody there. Let's just see if anyone would like to talk to us, eh, Dave?
Absolutely.
Would you like to start asking a few questions?
I'm going to let you start this one.
Oh, are you now? Okay. Okay, well, the same procedure. So, we're here tonight to try to gain any evidence of your existence and
we'd love to talk to you, or we'd love for you to give us a sign that you're here with us at least. So my name is Kelly. Could you please come up and either talk into this device, or you could come and talk into one of our ears, manipulate any of the devices. So could you try and tell us your name? You may be able to hear what sounds like running water in the background. So we've adjusted our ears to that sound. We know that that's going on. Would you like to join me for a drink? If you do, would you like to get your seat and we'll come and have a drink together? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Could you maybe get your stool? That would be absolutely awesome if that happened right now, wouldn't it?
It would be impressive.
It would be impressive.
Are you the person responsible for the glasses moving off the shelf? Is it a shelf or is it above the
I believe
bar?
it's a shelf. Yeah.
Above the bar? Is that you?
Right, come on, please. Is your name Lizzie? If you're here with us, or any spirit that may be here with us, give us a lovely, nice, loud, audible sign that you're here, please. We're only here to talk to you and document anything you wish to tell us. Anything you can do to prove to us you're here. That's all we're here for. We mean no harm, and we've got the greatest amount of What was that?
No, I'm actually sure I was looking the other way.
It sounded like keys jingling. We mean no harm, and we've got the greatest amount of Did anyone else hear that?
Keys jingling.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like a dog collar.
Well, or yeah, either a collar or... The team just heard what sounded like keys jingling. We did have keys as a trigger item placed in the dining area, but on reviewing the footage, we can confirm it was not our keys. We're still unsure as to what may have caused this sound. I'm just curious, this fireplace, it might be a good, just might, I don't know. I know it's, This makes a nice sound. So, I'm going to tap on this. I'm not going to move again now because that device behind me. I'm going to tap on this. This could be another way you could show your presence to us in communicating by responding with taps. So, can you please try and copy me? Can you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
Knocks.
No.
Where?
That.
From down there?
Right. We can hear the water running, but this was... But if that was you, great, brilliant. Can you just try once more to confirm for us, please? Any way you can. There is, isn't there? Can we, if this way is easier for you to communicate by using tapping, could we say 2 taps for no and 3 for yes? So we're going to go that. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was...
Yeah.
You're hearing that as well, Selena, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, good.
so what is it? 2 taps
So
for...
we'll do 2 taps for no, 3 taps for yes. So, that's for no. And 3 is for yes. Okay? So, if you'd like to use this method to communicate, can you please tap 3 times? This is me. We need them really loud, please. If you could please try and do this 3 times, nice and loud for me, please. That was 3 taps. That was 3 taps. Please tell me everyone heard that.
No, didn't.
Did you not hear that, Dave?
Generally, honestly, generally, I didn't hear it.
Did you hear that, Fraser?
No,
Really?
didn't pick it up.
I heard it clearly.
Do it again, phrase. Don't,
Right.
don't use your headphones.
Who's breathing funny? Like a whistly noise?
That might be me, because
Okay.
I'm trying to breathe.
Right. Very quiet. Copy me again once more, please. Was that? Okay. If that was anyone here that was trying to communicate and respond to this tap in, could you do so on here as well? Come and stand by me. Come and stand close to me and come and copy me on here, please. Come and tap this side and I'll tap that side. Alright, very gently. Could you please do that? Okay.
Can I just do one?
You, oh yeah,
Just
but
one,
Dave.
just one. Can you, I did this in the dragon. So, could you not copy me as such, but could you finish this tapping off for us, please? On here.
See?
I heard it now.
Okay, so. Okay, maybe this coachman. I don't know, have we got Lizzie here with us? I think it was Lizzie. Or if not, have we got this coachman? I may be wrong again with names, but I believe he may have been called Thomas. Is there anyone called Thomas here with us? Now, it was said that this may have been a gentleman that used to, in the days where there was some very nasty goings on with her renowned, I don't know whether it's worth saying the name, I suppose, but a renowned serial killer of ladies at the time. Allegedly there was chaps that would escort ladies to and from areas for their safety, and some believe that the sighting of the boots in the female toilets and out in this corridor may be something in connection to that. Again, I'm unaware whether there's anything documented to say so, but if that is the case, could you please let us know? Input, Dave, how are you feeling here now?
I am. 1 minute I feel nothing, and then the next minute you get a bit of a static charge, like your hairs go
Right.
up. But I don't know if that's because it's chilling down in it, possibly. But generally, don't actually feel that bad. Just feel alright.
Might be worth trying to check out a different area.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Perhaps.
somewhere else, can't we?
We're going to wrap up here now and move on. So. We previously have investigated this area and earlier on, as you will have seen, the devices, the EMF detectors, we had several, and they were all quite crazy. They were just, you know, either static orange, and then if not higher, they were even flashing to red. So at that point in time, we all decided that we were just gonna debunk all of that and just assume it was something electrical. But we've just returned now to this area, just so happened to be up here, and we've put devices on the table, and as you can see, if the camera wants to have a look, they are all stationary on, you know, green. Nothing at all is going on. Now, just to add, there is no changes in electrical sources or anything up here. The environment, the condition, everything is still the same, apart from it's about, what, 2 hours later we've returned.
Yeah.
Probably about 2 hours ago we were here when it was going crazy. So was that earlier? Was that communication? And we've just, you know,
Fobbed it
we
as,
kind of fobbed it off and maybe
as
upset.
electrical interference.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is just maybe, we may well have offended Spirit if it was Spirit now, but let's just, we've already got the EVP recorder rolling.
You can imagine it, like, sorry, before that, you can imagine it, it's like, we're talking to it, and it's Spirit, I should say. And they're trying to talk back, but they're like probably like shouting at us, like, listen, listen, listen.
Yeah,
And then
we
we're
just
not responding back, and they're just getting, so come on, listen, listen, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, could well have offended them somewhat.
Yeah.
So maybe we should try and reconcile ourselves. We just had a very, very little flash on the green on there, and say I'm very, very sorry if that was Spirit trying to communicate earlier. We're all very sorry.
Yeah.
We thought maybe our devices were playing up, perhaps, is a way to put it.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone here with us now and you'd like to try again, thank you. Very slight late flicker there. Please do so. Come and... Sorry, could anyone else hear that knocking?
I heard something like what I thought was movement up that corridor.
Yeah, did you hear? Selena is over in that. Did you hear?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. Selena's over nearer the area that we just all thought we heard something. So, it's just slightly flickering. That's lovely, thank you. Yay, okay, thank you. We will take this as communication now because we can't rule out any other way. Thank you. Can you make that stop now, please? Could you please make that stop now so we can use it to communicate? 1, 2, 3, and stop.
Are you sat with us? Do you want to sit with us while we finish up this last little bit?
Are you, with this device, if that's flashing, could you answer the couple of questions I'm just about to ask you? Are you sat near Kelly? Make that flash faster if you're sat near Kelly.
Nope. Thank you.
Okay. Are you sat near Sam? Okay.
What camera just died?
Okay. Are you sat or stood near me? Preferably my left side.
They've both gone off again.
Right. Yes,
Have you now left us?
No, that one's still going. Thank you.
So you're still here. What are you trying to...
I know this is very hard.
Yeah.
Can you make the device stop, please, so we can use it to answer yes or no. Only light it up for yes, okay? So can you turn the device off, please? Walk away from the device. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. What? Thank you. Right. Now, can you please only make it flash if it's a yes? Thank you.
Now
Stop. Stop, please. Stop, please. Thank you. Right. No, stop. This is what it was doing earlier, which is why for us to use the device to communicate with you, you need to make it stop and wait for a question.
I think it's just like, it almost seems like it's so keen
Yeah.
to communicate with us. It's like, I don't want to stop. Stop telling me to stop.
I know, and right.
You know.
Thank you. Right. Are you a male? Make it flash if you're a male, please. Oh.
Okay.
So are you a female? Make it flash if you are female, please. Well,
Could it possibly be we've heard the story about a dog, right?
an animal.
Anyone reckon that it could be a dog just running around, and when it comes close, the device goes off, and then animals aren't gonna
Say yes or no, are they? No. But then it has been responsive when I've said stop, or whatever it has sometimes.
True.
Have you left us again now? If you're still here with us, could you please light the device again for me, please? This has been absolutely crazy tonight. We've been to many investigations where we haven't even seen these devices move, you know, and tonight it seems to have been the basis of our what do you want to call it? Communication, if you like.
Well, it was the same with my bit in the cellar. It's
Yeah.
the same upstairs. It's the same with here. Maybe it's just an easier device for them to maybe use.
Which is fine. It's fine, but it's just unpredictable, isn't it? It's
difficult.
I need something
with.
more.
Yeah.
I know if you could, I don't know, push me, throw something at me. Please do.
The thing is, I don't think these things are negative.
No, I know,
feel
but I don't want to say this in a negative way. But if they could do something like that,
Well,
for me,
you know, I just don't think they're that kind of.
or just a little push.
Yeah.
Anything, I'll take it. If you
What
could,
was that?
please.
Did you hear sound like a plate or something, or like a knife on a china or something, or did you hear that, Selena? Yeah. No.
So are you happy with us being here, trying to communicate with you?
No? Okay, thank you.
Was that to like yes, happy or
No to, yeah.
So, would you like us to leave?
Would you like us to stay?
I'll say that. Yeah.
Okay, well that's great.
Possibly.
But can you please, now you can't give us your name on this device unless what they're trying to do is like Morse code. You know where it's like beep beep beep
Yeah.
beep. I know that sounds maybe really silly, but maybe that's why it's been so sporadic. Maybe they've actually been, I don't know, would there have been Morse code? You don't know. What, because, okay.
I'm hoping that if this is picking up something, then it's also
On the
on the
Using-
EVP.
Yeah.
I mean, please, if you can, speak into the EVP where the little red light is.
Yeah.
prefer it if it was EVP that you spoke into. That'd be awesome. To actually catch your voice would be better than you trying to make.
That went red.
To make a device flash red.
Yeah.
Or that thing beep.
But how did that one just go red and this one? Like, it's there. Are you near Dave now? Well, no, that one would have gone. Would you like to try and communicate with us? Simply please make it beep again and we will try to find a way that's easier for you. So would you like to communicate? Please make one of the devices light up the highest that you can.
Try moving one of these over there as well.
Potentially, this spirit may not know it's even passed. Potentially. I think it's still in there.
It's near there, right. That one that you're turning orange, can you see the little antennae on top of the box next to it? There's a black box. Could you maybe touch, nice and hard, touch the antennae on the top of that box as well, please? And that will beep like the other device. Could you do that for us, please? This is just absolutely insane what is going on with these devices tonight. It makes no sense really at all.
Can't figure it out.
No.
Just can't open. Every part of me wants to say it's something communicating with us, and then there's another part of me saying just coincidence, just random.
Yeah. But then when we start mentioning it's random, is when all of a sudden it seems to do things on demand, almost.
I just don't know how to figure this bit out. It's just, like one of them, it's like...
Right, look, we got some bits on the table here, like this wheat. Look at that, easy to move. So why don't you just come over and just do the same as what I've just done?
The upcoming replay is slowed for your viewing. It was during analysis we noticed that the circled wheat moved very slightly. I noticed my arm touch the table, so initially thought this may have been the cause. We looked back again to see if any other movement of the wheat occurred when there was possible movement on the table. We were unable to find another time that the wheat moved.
Could you do that for us, please? Okay, just light the device up again then. Could you flick that on the table for us, please, and make it move? That would be a really good sign that you're here with us.
Just this right here.
Nice and easy. It's very, very light. Could you do that, please? Have you gone? Do you no longer wish to communicate with us? Was that you?
That was me.
Okay. It's flashing orange again. Right. I don't know really how to even conclude this one because, okay, you've just made that one go orange. Now, can you please walk closer to Dave? And then that one over there might go orange. Can you do that, please? It's exactly the same device. So whatever you've done to light that one up over there, could you please walk just a little bit around the table? Go and see Dave. Could you do that? Do you think in some way you could tell us what year it is? That one again. Right, out of curiosity, stupid again, just another theory. Swap those two round, please.
Yep.
Just same,
Yeah, absolutely.
I know it's might not. And maybe move that device away from there then. Just in case it's that, and even this one, move it away slightly. Just in case it's that, let's try to debunk that again. Why it would go off sporadically is still unusual. So can you please now, thank you, right, that rules that one out, doesn't it?
There's definitely something in this spot.
There's no one picking up the energy, but the one right next to it
Isn't.
not picking it up.
Yeah, but that's pointing a bit more this way. It could be that it's over there. Look, stood at the table with us.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Thank you very much.
You mentioned that.
You asked the question and you get your answer.
How do we explain this? When all's said and done, we have tried to debunk and debunk all night on these to the point that we stopped using them because we felt they were being unreliable. And look at this. What is this? Could you please make that stop? 1, 2, 3. No, it's going faster. Are you defying me?
Not necessarily saying it's defying you, but I got this feeling it's just like I'm trying to talk to you.
I know, but doesn't know how to. Right.
So it's like screaming at you. I'm using energy to do it. Am I right on that? So you can actually hear us, but you can't actually.
Both those K2s just went. Both of them.
They're both on now.
Yeah.
Are you sat next to Dave? Could you light the device higher?
I think I was in, yeah,
Thank you.
both of them.
You're sat next to Dave.
I can feel it.
Could you touch Dave for us, please? Let him know your presence. Touch his arm, please.
Are you possibly the same person, or same spirit, I should say, that I could have been possibly communicating with earlier on? That started flickering as soon as I asked
Yeah.
the question. So, are you the person that didn't want me to leave that cellar earlier on this evening when I had to go a bit quick? Make the beeping go faster. If it's a yes, if you were that person.
That did pick up.
That picked up speed.
Dave's got a new friend.
Right.
Were you trying to communicate with Dave in the cellar then? Did we interrupt you talking to Dave earlier?
Did you like me being in that cellar?
Who was that?
That's somebody else.
Oh, it's outside. Okay.
Did you like me being in that cellar earlier on? Did you think the communication was quite good? Man, this is just too much of a headache for me right now.
And it stopped.
It's gone.
And it's just gone just like that.
Do you want me to go back in? Even though I can't go in that cellar again now.
The door's locked.
The door's locked. But if I could get in there, would you like me? Would you have liked me to communicate with you more? Sorry, I'm tired, so my words are not coming out the way I wanted to. If you're running low on energy and you still want to chat to me, I've still got a little bit left. Use that. It's just I don't know how to take that.
I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it?
I just don't know how to take it.
It is quite bizarre tonight. Alright, just one more little tester. I mean, unfortunately, unless you're talking into this device with the orange light, I mean, we'd love to know, firstly, if you're male or female, what year it is. You know, there's so many questions we'd like to ask, but just to, again, confirm this is definitely someone here with us in spirit, could you please light up the devices again for us? Right now, please. Anyone you choose. All three if you wish. Can you light them up for me, please, to indicate you're definitely here with us? Would you like me to count it in for you? 1, 2, 3. Do you not have any energy left to do so now?
I was mentioning in that cellar a child as well.
Child?
In that cellar.
There's been nothing documented of a child, but...
I know what you're saying, but when I was down there, I went through all options of who I could be communicating with.
Okay.
Communicating with. I did bring up a child, and the orange one did play out, but then I asked again, and there wasn't really much of a response as in for a child, but
okay.
Just another option. Maybe there could have been. I don't know. Just trying to look at every option, maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what. You've got... I think everyone now, we're feeling quite tired. We've been here several hours now, and we've been in several areas. If you still wish to communicate with us, we will stay a bit longer, but only if you could please light that device or any of those devices. Once I get to 3, if you could light them up, we'll stay a little bit longer. If you don't light them up, we're going to call the end of this session. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! This is what?
Really?
This is just what?
We're not allowed to go then.
This is what happened to me earlier on in the cellar.
How do you explain that?
It's either communication or a very, very big
Coincidental.
coincidence. Massive coincidence.
Okay, can you make that stop now then, please? You've made it known. Could you stop it, please? 1, 2, 3.
What? How about... I reckon you might know what question's coming, don't you? How would you like me to go near to that cellar again, just outside the door, by myself, and have a chat with you again? Finish off what we started. Make it go a bit faster. I didn't go faster, but... How would you like that? We did start a conversation and I had to leave quite abruptly. So possibly maybe I go down there and we carry on doing what we did earlier on.
Let's just try this as well.
Yeah.
If I can make it, thank you. Make it stationary. Right. Can you make that stop now, please? Stop this device, please. Right, I just rather all of us be off the table a minute just because I've moved that trigger item. Can you please make that stop now? I'm going to try something else with you if you wish to try it. But you need to stop that first, because that's taking up a lot of your energy. Stop. It is, do you know what? It sounds really crazy that I've even had that thought. But I don't think Sam's far wrong. It's like a freaking dog or something, isn't it? Like a hyper dog. Like trying to get... Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Dogs like balls too. Yeah. I have a ball on the table there now. Now we've all removed our hands from the table. Can you please stop the beeping? Please. Just so we can talk to you. Stop.
Just let it run and just...
Right. There's a ball on the table now. Would you like to try and move that ball for us, please? That would be a brilliant, brilliant indicator. Could you do that, please? Make this ball move for me, please. Come and push it. Just a little nudge. Roll it to me, please. Don't use any more energy on those devices. Roll the ball to me, please. Could you do that? Could you make it move? This is just...
I can't figure it out.
I can't figure this one out.
Like I said just a minute ago, it's either really, really good communication or just a whacking great big huge coincidence that's going off or shutting off at certain points of our questions.
Yeah. Right. Last chance. Seriously now, okay? Last chance. We're going to leave. Could you please try and roll the ball? If you roll the ball, we will try to communicate further with you. But we need another sign other than these devices. So could you please try your hardest to either roll that ball or give us a big loud knock on the table or anything other than those devices right now just to indicate your presence. I said other than those devices.
I don't think he likes being told what to do.
I'm asking very nicely.
I know.
Okay. Okay, let me... Can we leave now, please? I'm guessing by you speeding up, that means yes. Are we okay to leave? Can we say goodbye?
I might take that as a yes.
I think that's a yes, yeah.
Well, I'll be the first to say it. Thank you for communicating with us.
And gone.
And gone, just like that again.
Bye then.
So, please may we leave now and say goodnight to you. Just please just light the device to say goodnight. Would that be okay?
Give us one good impressive straight to red on these before we go. For us, please.
Your way of saying goodnight.
On this one. Well, actually, no. Actually, on this one. Just on this one. Or either, but one, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get at? Instead of,
Make your mind up.
yeah, but you know what I'm trying to get at? Instead of them both going, maybe just choose one of them.
You're probably confusing them.
Yeah, but you know what I'm trying to get at.
Yes. Light one of the devices up, please. To red. If you're happy to say goodnight to us. Give us a big, nice flash to red to say goodnight.
Do you know what?
It's red.
That is red, and it's flashing.
Well, that is red and it's flashing, yes. And it's going to orange on the other one again.
It did.
Good night.
No, I think
Thank you for communicating with us. I don't know, I'm tired now. I'm absolutely, to be honest, I'm almost lost
So
for
bad.
words that the way these devices have been doing what they're doing tonight. I'm almost stumped for words. I've never seen them work like this to this extent. It's just, well, unexplainable, quite frankly. It's one way of putting it, isn't it? We've tried to debunk,
I can't get my head around.
but we've had some extremely almost to the second responses, haven't we?
We have.
Asking it to stop, and it has, or asking it to start. So yeah, we're stumped on this one. So on that note, we are going to wrap it up. So as I said, thank you to anyone that has communicated with us. It's
Yeah.
greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
And good night. The Angel in Andover was a very interesting and historic location. It was a pleasure to investigate. Due to the nature of activity we received, some of the team concluded they feel this may have been caused by the spirit of a dog. Is this conclusion due to power of suggestion, knowing that there's documented canine spirit sightings? Or was the activity we received evidence of this possible claim? Either way, it was an interesting night, and the team are really keen to revisit the Angel in the future.